Folks, today is Friday. It is probably second week in April, and I am back in the Green Mountains today. Conditions are still snowier than I'd expected. Not as bad as the last time I was up here, but you still have about a foot of snow. So similar to the last time, we are probably stuck following a snowmobile track in to keep from getting bogged down too much. But that was, again, the purpose of the exercise. We are still in Nezin's initial assessment period, which is assessing conditions of getting around, and that is what we're here to do. And so far, better than it was, but not perfect. So we'll make of the day what the day allows. We're going to get moving. As stated, the conditions are snowmobile-ish, and still more snow than I would have liked. I tried to get some inquiries in during the week to see what the snow level was, and had been assured, not in Vermont per se, but nearby, that snow is almost gone. This is obviously not almost gone, but we were able to get in, so we will proceed as planned and have a look around. With the snow, you can check for tracks. The average depth is about, looks to be about a foot, could be more. Maybe a little less than a foot. It's also wet and heavy, so I'm not sure that will help mobility. But we are gonna do what we can do today. More mud. But so far a group of one snowmobiler, and something just made noise. Now might be as good a time to say this is an area with some recurring activity, which is why I just perked up. Something is scratched through the ice over there. 30 plus yards is a rough number, and not me. So one would wonder if October is repeating itself. And again, I got two cameras running, so we'll see if they both fail this time. Check everything. Tracks. Up in the trees. And as a psychological side note, that feeling you get being watched thing just kicked in. It could be complete BS, but it did. It's there. And yeah. Let me check one thing. Alright, so far, camera one's still recording anyway. Should anything happen. And for the sake of giggles, I want to know where my bear mace is. Could have been movement on that. Could have. On that tree right here. I'm not seeing tracks. Okay. We'll keep your getting slushy out in this. Like I said, eyes and ears open. Songbird of some kind. You're not going to sneak up on anything crunching up into stuff. Keep your eyes open. Interesting theory to propose too. I had wondered how they might get around with the snow this deep, but you got snowmobilers in here, so I'm wondering if they cheat too and use the trails. I really want to look for tracks though. Your eyes open. Interesting theory to propose too. I had wondered how they might get around with the snow this deep, but you got snowmobilers in here, so I'm wondering if they cheat too and use the trails. I really want to look, especially when it's active, but that might be a month yet. We shall see. Month or two, actually, but yeah, you only seem to go in about an inch or two, or down to your knee if you're not careful. That's the point for being careful. Look at that. One, there's a little bit of a difference in that. Hopefully the glasses got that case in point. Here's some tracks of some kind. What are these? They were tracks, now they're melt and refreeze depressions. Hard to tell what they were. Could be deer, could be moose. Hard to tell. Let me see if both cameras can get that. I'm learning, the other camera's right here, I'm learning I actually have to move the body more. I'm used to having the iCams where your head goes, they go. But this one's more like a shirt button camera. So it has a different set of considerations on the fact your torso is obviously not as mobile as your head, but you have to secure. I'm going to cheat here for a minute because I'm going to wash off a boot that's been muddy for about a week. So nice ice melt for that. You know, the ground's muddy too. Pointing out the joy of this season. You've got packed ice and snow, or you got mud. And as it gets closer to this stuff melting, you get spots underneath, so you're especially different seasonal shots. Here's a beaver dam. More tracks. What might these be if they choose to identify themselves? Not really. But with snowmobilers right here, I am going to edge towards people, because they do kind of look, if I put a boot print right next to that. Okay. Sorry about that. Go.